Good morning, everyone. Today, I invite you to dive deep into the mysterious world of one of nature's most fascinating creatures, the Amazon anaconda. Known as the largest snake in the world by weight and girth, the anaconda holds secrets that go far beyond its terrifying reputation. The Amazon anaconda, often referred to as a green anaconda, is one of the most extraordinary creatures to inhabit the dense and watery landscapes of South America. Found primarily within the vast Amazon rainforest, this snake has adapted perfectly to a semi-aquatic lifestyle. Its natural home stretches across Brazil, Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, and Venezuela, where it dwells in swamps, marshes, flooded forests, and the slow-moving rivers that weave through the jungle. These environments provide both cover and opportunity, as the muddy waters and dense vegetation make it easier for the snake to remain hidden from both prey and predators. The Amazon basin, being one of the most biodiverse places on Earth, creates the perfect backdrop for the life of this massive reptile. The humid climate, endless waterways, and abundance of prey species allow the anaconda not only to survive but to thrive as an apex predator. What makes the anaconda so famous is its sheer size. While many snakes in the world can grow long, the anaconda is remarkable because of both its length and its enormous girth. The green anaconda is widely recognized as the heaviest snake on the planet, with adult females, which are much larger than males, often exceeding lengths of 20 to 25 feet and weighing anywhere from 150 to 250 kilograms. Some unverified accounts even suggest specimens stretching close to 30 feet, although such sightings remain rare and often debated. Unlike pythons, which can sometimes surpass the anaconda in length, the anaconda's immense body mass sets it apart as a true giant of the snake world. Its body is thick, muscular, and perfectly designed for constriction, with some sections of its mid-body as wide as a grown human's torso. The coloration of the anaconda also complements its habitat and contributes to its survival. Its dark olive-green body is patterned with oval black spots along its back and smaller markings on its sides, a design that helps it blend seamlessly with the murky waters and the dense undergrowth of the rainforest. This camouflage is essential, as it allows the snake to remain unseen both by unsuspecting prey that wander too close to the water's edge and by potential threats. In the flooded forests of the Amazon, visibility is often low, and the anaconda's massive form becomes almost invisible beneath the surface, where it spends much of its time waiting patiently. The physical size of the anaconda plays a crucial role in shaping its lifestyle. Its bulk demands large prey, which in turn influences the territories it occupies, staying close to regions where capybaras, caimans, and other substantial animals are common. Despite its enormous frame, the anaconda moves with surprising agility in water, using its powerful muscles to glide silently and efficiently. On land, however, its weight becomes more of a limitation, making it slower and more vulnerable. For this reason, anacondas prefer aquatic environments where their true power and agility are most effective. The rivers and swamps of the Amazon, teeming with life and shielded by dense foliage, are not just a backdrop, but an integral part of the anaconda's ability to grow into one of the largest snakes the world has ever known. The hunting and feeding habits of the Amazon anaconda are as fascinating as they are fearsome, reflecting both the snake's immense power and its careful adaptation to the watery world of the rainforest. As a predator, the anaconda relies on stealth and patience rather than speed or venom. Its strategy is centered around ambush, using the environment to its advantage. The murky rivers and swamp waters where it dwells are often thick with vegetation, creating the perfect cover for such a large snake. By staying almost entirely submerged, with only its eyes and nostrils above the surface, the anaconda can remain undetected for long periods, waiting silently for unsuspecting prey to approach. This element of surprise is one of its greatest weapons, as animals coming to drink or swim often have no idea of the danger lurking just beneath them. When the moment to strike comes, the anaconda demonstrates the strength and precision that make it one of nature's most formidable hunters. In a sudden burst of power, it lunges forward, grabbing the prey with its backward curving teeth, which are not meant to tear flesh but to hold tightly and prevent escape. Almost instantly, it coils its muscular body around the victim, beginning the process of constriction. Contrary to the common belief that constrictors simply suffocate their prey by squeezing the air out, scientists have discovered that constriction is far more devastating. The immense pressure cuts off blood circulation, stopping the flow to vital organs and bringing death swiftly, sometimes within minutes. The sheer power of this grip is staggering, and the larger the snake, the more force it can exert, easily overwhelming creatures much bigger than itself. The anaconda's diet reflects its enormous size and strength. Smaller individuals may feed on fish, birds, or rodents, but as they grow, their menu expands dramatically. Fully grown anacondas are capable of taking down capybaras, caimans, deer, and sometimes even jaguars. What makes this even more incredible is their ability to swallow prey much larger in diameter than their own heads. This feat is possible because of their flexible jaws, elastic ligaments, and expandable bodies, which can stretch to accommodate massive meals. Once the prey is subdued, the anaconda opens its mouth extraordinarily wide and begins the slow process of swallowing, usually starting with the head to streamline the task. Powerful muscles in its throat and body then help push the meal down into its stomach, where strong digestive enzymes begin breaking it down. The feeding process can take hours, and digestion may take weeks depending on the size of the prey. During this time, the snake becomes sluggish and vulnerable, often retreating to a hidden location to rest and digest safely. Because of this, anacondas do not need to eat frequently. A single large meal can sustain them for weeks or even months. This efficiency allows them to conserve energy while still maintaining their position as apex predators in their ecosystem. Their patience in hunting, overwhelming power in constriction, and remarkable ability to consume animals larger than themselves all combine to make the Amazon anaconda one of the most extraordinary hunters in the natural world. The Amazon anaconda possesses a remarkable set of biological traits that distinguish it from nearly every other snake in the world, enabling it to dominate its aquatic environment with both stealth and strength. One of its most impressive abilities is its capacity to remain underwater for extended periods. Anacondas can hold their breath for up to 10 minutes, a trait that gives them a critical advantage in stalking prey and avoiding detection. In the swampy rivers of the Amazon, where visibility is often poor and currents are slow, this adaptation allows them to stay submerged and invisible, surfacing only when necessary to breathe. Their nostrils and eyes are positioned high on the top of their heads, much like those of crocodiles, meaning they can expose only the smallest part of their body, while the rest remains concealed beneath the water. This makes them incredibly efficient ambush predators, blending perfectly into the aquatic landscape. Another defining trait is the exceptional strength of the anaconda's muscular body. Few animals on Earth can rival its raw constricting power. Each coil of its body is packed with dense muscles that allow it to exert crushing force many times greater than what would be required to overpower its prey. Unlike venomous snakes, which rely on toxins, the anaconda relies solely on the might of its muscles. Studies suggest that the pressure applied during constriction can reach levels that stop blood circulation almost immediately, ensuring a quick and efficient kill. This immense strength is not only a tool for hunting, but also a form of defense, making the anaconda nearly untouchable in its environment. Even large predators such as jaguars think twice before challenging such a formidable opponent. Its body design further supports its aquatic lifestyle. The smooth, dark green scales with black oval blotches provide nearly perfect camouflage in the murky waters and dense vegetation of the rainforest. This natural camouflage allows it to remain almost invisible even to keen-eyed animals. Its heavy, robust body, though cumbersome on land, is perfectly suited for gliding through water, while its sheer size makes it slower and less agile on the ground. In the water, it moves with surprising grace and efficiency, using side-to-side undulations to propel itself silently through the current. Its semi-aquatic nature also means it spends a significant amount of time in or near water, where its body is supported and where it can take full advantage of its physical adaptations. In addition to its physical traits, the anaconda has developed biological efficiencies that allow it to thrive despite the challenges of its environment. Its metabolism is slow, enabling it to go for weeks or even months without food after consuming a large meal. Its digestive system is powerful enough to break down bones, fur, and feathers, ensuring that nothing goes to waste. The reproductive traits of the anaconda are also unique among snakes. Females give birth to live young rather than laying eggs, an adaptation that increases the chances of survival in the unpredictable and often waterlogged terrain of the rainforest. Each of these traits, from breath-holding and strength to camouflage and reproductive strategy, contributes to the anaconda's reputation as one of the most perfectly adapted predators of the Amazon. The Amazon anaconda has long been surrounded by myths, stories, and folklore that have shaped its reputation as one of the most fearsome creatures on Earth. For centuries, explorers, travelers, and local storytellers have described giant serpents lurking in the depths of the rainforest, capable of swallowing entire humans or even dragging horses beneath the water. Such tales have fed the imagination of people far beyond South America, portraying the anaconda as a monstrous predator that strikes terror into anyone who dares venture near the rivers of the Amazon. Movies and popular media have only added to these exaggerated images, showing the snake as a bloodthirsty beast that hunts humans for sport and grows to unimaginable sizes beyond the limits of biology. These stories, while thrilling, often overshadow the truth about the animal and distort the way people perceive it. In reality, the Amazon anaconda, though undeniably one of the largest snakes in the world, is not a relentless man-eater. Verified scientific studies and observations show that attacks on humans are exceedingly rare, and the snake does not naturally view people as prey. Its diet, as established by biologists, is composed of animals that are easier to overpower and swallow, such as capybaras, caimans, and deer. While the anaconda has the physical capability to injure or even kill a person under unusual circumstances, such encounters are not part of its natural behavior. The snake is shy by nature and prefers to avoid unnecessary conflict. When threatened, it may retreat into the water or slip away into thick vegetation rather than confront a human presence. The reality is that humans pose far more danger to the anaconda than the other way around, as hunting, habitat destruction, and pollution threaten its survival. The myths surrounding the snake often exaggerate its size as well. Legends speak of snakes stretching to lengths of 50 or 60 feet, coiling around entire boats, or crushing entire herds of animals. However, the longest reliably measured green anacondas reach around 25 to 30 feet, with most being much smaller. While these dimensions are still extraordinary, they are far from the monstrous sizes claimed in folklore. These exaggerations, passed down through generations, have contributed to the aura of mystery and fear surrounding the species, making it difficult for people to separate fact from fiction. Understanding the difference between myths and reality is important not only for appreciating the true nature of the anaconda, but also for its conservation. Fear-driven myths can lead to unnecessary killings, as people sometimes view the snake as a threat that must be eliminated. In truth, the anaconda plays a vital ecological role as a top predator in its environment, helping to regulate populations of other animals and maintain the delicate balance of the Amazon ecosystem. By recognizing the scientific facts over the frightening stories, people can begin to see the anaconda not as a monster, but as a powerful and essential part of nature's web of life. Respect for its true behavior and role can foster conservation efforts, ensuring that this iconic giant continues to inhabit the rivers of the Amazon for generations to come.